Hey guys, Enigma MC here and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'll be making potato soup soda. But before we get started, I'm going to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe because it helps me out a lot and it doesn't cost you anything. Anyway, let's go over the ingredients. You want some honey because I think it tastes better than sugar. You're going to want some mashed potato mixture. And you're going to want some milk. You want some chives. And the first thing you want to do is open up the chives and chop them up into little bits. Chives go great with potato soup, and I think it will make the soda taste better in the end. Now you're going to want to chop these chives up on a cutting board. Let me see if I can find a knife in here. Oh man, it looks like I am just... Here's one. This knife will do. And you're just going to want to chop them up and be careful not to cut your fingers, because if you cut your fingers off, it will be potato soup soda for vampires, and you're not a vampire, or at least you're probably not a vampire, so you don't want to make it for vampires. Alright, and there we go. That should be enough cutting. To a saucepan, you're going to want to add 3 cups of water. I shouldn't have heated it up first. You're going to want to add 3 cups of water. That's going to wake someone up. You're going to want to add 1 cup of milk. You're going to want to get a bigger saucepan next time. You're going to want to add your chopped chives. Two tablespoons of honey. There we go. Just stir that to get kind of the honey off, and hopefully it doesn't overflow too much. There we go. That's pretty good. And then finally, when it heats up, you're going to want to add half a pack of your potato mixture. So I'll wait for it to heat up and then I'll add that. There we go, guys. It's nice and toasty. It's got a nice layer of frost on the top. Foam, I guess. Probably not a good sign. Whatever. We're going to roll with it. And add half a packet of these potatoes while stirring, because I do not want them to react with the foam or stuff on the top, so that there's just a bunch of potatoes floating on water. That seems like about half. And this stuff has all the seasoning put in, so we don't need any more. I just wanted to add the chives for extra flavor, because normally you don't put chives in mashed potatoes, but you put them in potato soup, so I figured it's probably best if I include them. But now this has become even harder to stir without spilling over, because I have the foresight of a toddler and got like the smallest pan that I thought could fit all this stuff, and technically I was right, but I forgot I had to stir it. Anyway, we're going to want to keep stirring, and we're going to want to turn down the heat until it looks pretty homogeneous, aside from the chives floating around. tastes like potato soup. So I must have done something right.
Alright guys, it's time to filter. We'll need to filter this one because it's especially impure. I put it in the freezer for half an hour and it's still not all the way cooled. But I do not have the time to put it in anymore. So here's the first filtration process I start. It's a coffee filter in a funnel, and it's incredibly slow. Like, it would take a day or two to completely filter through if I did it this way. And like I said, I really do not have time to wait around for that. So I moved to a new method instead, which is this over here. It is a wet paper towel, and I just pour it through the wet paper towel that's put in the colander. Ideally, I would have cheese paper, cheese filters. I think it's cheese paper, one of the two, but I don't have that. So I'm just gonna pour it in here until it all starts dripping through. And yep, that should be good. The paper towel seems to have slipped and the colander keeps slipping, but I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. And so I'll just keep filtering it until everything is filtered. Yeah, I think this will take even longer, or if not longer, it'll be much more arduous because of all the labor I'll have to put in to making sure that it stays pure. And by pure, I mean, actually no, I do mean pure, because I mean with no impurities like the chives. We especially don't want the chives to get through, because that would be disgusting. Alright guys, I managed to get it fully filtered, and it's time to actually carbonate it. Now, it is a little on the thick side, so I don't... Oh crap. It appears as though my Steve head has come loose. So that's not gonna be comfortable. Alright, I'll try to get it as stable as I can. Oh man, this is bad. To think this would happen while recording. Okay, we're good. We're good. So I'm gonna pour this in and carbonate it real quick. Here we go. As usual, it's pretty much impossible to see with this thing. My voice just cracked there. It's not meant to go that high, but we did indeed pour in the potato soup soda. There we go. And this is all the stuff I didn't get filtered. So let's put this here into our carbonator, which is going to be just as hard. I don't like this thing very much. Actually, I do. It's normally pretty easy to click something in unless you're impaired visually. Alright, there we go. We're just gonna carbonate it up real quick and relieve the pressure. So the reason I chose potato soup soda is because I actually really like potato soup. It's probably my favorite soup, if I'm being honest. I don't like tomato soup. Chicken noodle soup is okay, but it feels a bit like it makes you feel like you're sick because you only really drink it if you have a cold. And then Oriental soups, not really my thing. It's not that I don't like Oriental food. It's just I don't like Oriental soups. There's probably some Mexican soups I like, and there's my cat in the background there. Anyway, let's get my straw here, my new piece of technology, so that I don't have to turn around when I drink, and you still won't be able to see my face. Alright, let's pop the top on this and take a sip. Alright, if I could just see the thing. Okay, there we go. And bottoms up, or I guess straws down, or something. Okay, this one actually isn't horrible. It's not great by any means, but it's not horrible. It's definitely, it's what the Moo Pop should have been. Okay, the Moo Pop was horrible. I didn't filter it, and I used sugar instead of honey, when honey is, in all honesty, way better in these things. So I really do feel that this is an improvement. Anyway, oh, jeez, my Steve head again. If you want to see more, comment down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because, you know, it helps get the analytics up. And I'm Enigma MC. And I'll see you soon, I guess. I don't know when the next one of these is coming out. Like I said, I'm joining an SMP server soon. And I don't know how much time that takes. But I still know you will be there watching. Bye-bye.